And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starting pitcher, Davis Martin. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Ready to go now? Here's George Springer to start it off.
Right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the home opener is underway. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the dish. He has power, a postseason pedigree, and plays the game with a smile.
Yeah, and that swing, it is violent. He stays balanced, but he really lets it fly out there.
South side of Chicago, just getting started here. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. To the left side, but it is well foul. The 0-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Man at first, one away. That one lifted to left. Brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dalton Varsho stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hey! Swing and a miss as that one was high.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
Digging in, Kyle Teel, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Ball, that's out.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third, the shortstop.
2 down, bases empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one fouled off. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ball,
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Varsho has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
On the ground, right side, Mydroth slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6.
So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's in.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking.
Batting 7, left fielder.
2 outs,
Jesus
base is
Sanchez.
empty. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. And the 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Hayes should have this one, and that is that. Bottom of the second. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Nope. Outside.
Check swing went around. That is strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now it's Austin Hayes. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez gets it to first. Already two out here in the home half of inning number two.
Center fielder
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Baldwin.
Nope, that's down.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Baldwin with a homer in his last game. And foul ball. Pitch misses there. Ball two. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. In the air, right field. Springer gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. Baldwin in position, takes it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Top of the third, no score. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The underhand flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He reached on a walk his first time. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball down.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That's in there. Now 1-2. Meidroth throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Back at right field, set for the bottom of the third, Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sosa.
Swings and misses. That's strike one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One up, one down. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas.
Late with the swing there. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Hey!
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Fine play in the hole for the out. And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill. Lifted in the air right center field. Springer on the move. And that ends the inning. Back here on the south side. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
That's a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Davis Schneider. You'll one. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K.
Up next
And
for the
that's
Blue
4
Jays,
strikeouts.
left fielder, Jesus
Go ahead,
Sanchez.
run on base. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that is out of play. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Here on the south side, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Meidroth.
Chase Meidroth.
Out towards right center field. And there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Teal stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's going to be Colson Montgomery. Just missed. One away, tie game, go-ahead run, stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Ball 1. Aye.
Teal leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out on the flip after the dive, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
This one in the air, right field. Hayes tracks it down for the out. One pitch and one out. Here's Andres Gimenez. Fly to center his first time.
Nope, that's a ball.
In the air, left field. Hill moving under it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, George Springer. That one drifts inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at right field, bottom of the inning, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Way out front for strike two. Makes the catch for the out. And now here is Brooks Baldwin. Flying to right his first time.
Brooks Baldwin.
This one in the air center field. Varsho under it. And there's two away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Lenning Sosa.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses. And that's ball one. Got him swinging. All set for the top of the sixth. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1.
Ball. Ball.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. Line drive, speared at first. Vargas takes it to the bag. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Right through there for a strike.
Outside, that's a ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with two out.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just...
Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And another ball.
Outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Vargas.
Up the middle, Clement. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill.
Sox. Left fielder, Derek Hill.
Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out towards right center field, Varsho on his way over. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Chase Mydroth will hit next.
Chase Mydroth.
Ball, that's outside.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Now the
White
number
Sox.
2 hitter, Kyle
Catcher,
Teal,
Kyle
1 for 2.
Teal.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball 2.
Next offering misses, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So a walk puts runners at first and
Up next
second.
for the White Sox.
Colson Montgomery
The shortstop,
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Colson Montgomery.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
6 straight outside the strike zone. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. High fly ball, right field. Springer under it. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the White
Welcome
Sox.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Taylor.
Taylor.
Leading off,
Leading
Jesus
off for Toronto,
Sanchez.
Left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
That's a ball.
On the ground to first, Vargas. He steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the
Next
7th.
for the Blue Jays,
Ernie
second
Clement
baseman,
next
Ernie
up for the Blue
Clement.
Jays.
Nope. That's inside.
Swings through that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So up next Andres Jimenez.
Shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Center field. Baldwin moving under this one. And that'll do it. Here on the south side, bottom of the 7th, Andrew Benintendi steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Benintendi.
And that one hit to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the White
Austin
Sox.
Hayes digs
Right
in now.
fielder, Austin Hayes.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Another 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Center fielder.
So up next for Chicago, Brooks Baldwin.
Baldwin.
On the ground.
That ball
And it
foul.
goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back at right
Leading
field.
off for the Blue
We're at the top of the
Jays,
8th.
right fielder,
And it'll be
George
George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike. Way outside. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Here's
first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero
Vladimir
Jr.
Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top
Now
of the
pitching
8th.
for the White
Sean
Sox.
Newcomb comes on
Number
now.
15, Sean Newcomb.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we roll
71,
into the bottom of the
Tyler
8th.
Rogers.
Tyler Rogers. Lenny
And leading off
Sosa
for the
steps
White
to the plate
Sox,
for the White Sox.
Third baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Down the middle for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox.
So up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. He's grounded out a couple of times. Outside low, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. Now the left fielder, Derek Hill.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the ninth, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one not close. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Stepping in, Addison Barger. And that drops in for a strike. And fouled off. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Next for the Blue Jays, the designated
Davis
hitter,
Schneider
Davis
next
Schneider.
up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brendan Little. Back to the top of the order. Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3.
Mydroth.
That's out.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And there's the automatic. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Making a move at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna. A little more speed on the base paths now, as he's the potential winning run. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That's out. Ball 2.
Hit slowly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. Check on the runner. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one hit the knees for a strike. The White Sox with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside, 2-1. This one in the air center field. Varsho gets there. He's under it. 2 away. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Benintendi up here. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Andrew Benintendi.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off.
Well, you come into the 9th inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extra, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The show brings you game 1 of a huge 4-game weekend set. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So here's the lefty, Eduardo Rodriguez. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, first pitch coming up. Jurickson Profar getting ready to hit.
Jurickson Profar.
And that's how this 4-game series gets underway. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. Here's Acuna now.
The designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball one.
And that one clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Upstairs.
Right through there for a strike. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Stays alive. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch is downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Matt Olson.
Ball down.
Olson launched a homer in his most recent game. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and Olson is set down. That's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Perdomo.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one missed. Popped in the air, left field. Coming on Profar. He's there. He's got it.
Batting second.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Marte.
Nope. Ball one.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside.
That's ball 3.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. This is Corbin Carroll.
right fielder.
Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. That's a slider for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His second of the year. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball, that's upstairs. Hey!
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball, that's out.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Albies getting the start at second, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a native of Curacao. That one missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses. Ball 3. And he walked him.
First base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. 1 on, nobody out, a run in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Michael Harris, the second.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Mauricio Dubon up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That misses. Ball 2.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. Next offering misses. 3-1 now.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And that'll load the bases. Here's Profar now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he hits a ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time. Gabriel Moreno now at the plate.
Gabriel Moreno.
Yeah.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, center fielder
Alek Thomas now
Thomas.
collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Foul ball there. Gurriel gets a piece. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for
Here's Matt
Atlanta,
Olson
first
down.
baseman,
Rolled
Matt
out to
Olson.
second in his first at bat.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here
third
comes
baseman,
Austin Riley. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Two down, nobody on.
Foul ball.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. Back here in the desert,
Leading
bottom of the
off
inning,
for the
Carlos
Diamondbacks.
Santana stands
First
in now for the
baseman,
Diamondbacks.
Carlos Santana.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Nasty
that's
backdoor
out.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
The 2-1. That one to first,
That ball
and
foul.
foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The
Up
high heat
next
too
for
much
the
on that one.
Diamondbacks,
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and the batter will be the
Perdomo.
shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Flied to left his first time.
Ball 1.
There's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now.
Still
it.
just
Ball
the
2.
second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires to first in time. Here's Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Nope.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, right field. White under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field.
off
So
for
now
the
to the
Braves,
plate for
second
Atlanta.
baseman,
Ozzie
Ozzie
Albies. Rodriguez back to work. Liner caught at second. One pitch and one
For
out.
Atlanta,
Drake
catcher,
Baldwin digs in now. Walked his first time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one catches the zone. That's strike two. Grounds one to short. Perdomo throws to first in time. And now the center fielder,
Atlanta,
Michael
center
Harris
fielder,
the second.
Michael Harris
He's 0 for
the second.
1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Throw not in time, and he's safe. Go ahead run
Up
on
next
base.
for Atlanta,
Eli
right
White
fielder,
next up for the
Eli
Braves. Fly to center his first time.
Ball.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Here's Mauricio Dubon. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. And he pumps it a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to short, Perdomo. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Bottom four, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Pitch misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball one.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses.
Up next,
and that's 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-1. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
too high.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. There's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time up.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That clips the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Back to the mound. It hit him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Moreno in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Up the middle, Dubon flips it, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in the desert, now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar.
Hey!
Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Up the middle, Marte slings to first in time. Two down,
Up
base
next
is
for
empty.
Atlanta,
Matt
first
Olson
baseman, Matt
next up for the
Olson.
Braves. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
we head to the
for
bottom of
the
the 5th.
Diamondbacks,
Alec Thomas
center fielder,
stands in now for the
Alec
Diamondbacks.
Thomas.
Just missed. Thomas, 25 years old. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Here's a 1-1. And that one almost got him. Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That misses.
That's ball 3.
Full count now. Riley. Throw to first in time. Here's
Up next
Gurriel.
for the
Struck out
Diamondbacks,
swinging his first
left
time.
Fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
He gets there with the slide. Onto the pitcher. Nicely done for the out. And now it's the
Up
switch
next
hitter,
for
Carlos
the
Santana.
Diamondbacks, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Hey.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that
Hey.
gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Inside, ball 1. Ball 2.
Got him swinging.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back, and they make a
Diamondbacks,
change to start the
number
6th.
34,
The new pitcher, Michael
Mike
Soroka.
Soroka.
He's making his 4th
Leading
appearance of the
off for the
season.
Braves, third baseman,
Here comes Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. Hit softly on the ground left side. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next
Here
for
is
Atlanta,
Ozzie Albies
second
up to
baseman,
hit.
Ozzie Albies.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one not close. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Now 2
Up
out.
next for Atlanta, center fielder
Michael Harris the
the
second. Next up for the Braves, that pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Hard hit left side. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta,
now for the bottom of the
number
sixth,
45,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
He lines it foul straight into the dugout. Heads up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Up next,
Ketel
for the
Marte up to the plate.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
In the air, left field. Profar on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Digging
Up
in,
next
Corbin
for the
Carroll.
Diamondbacks,
He's already homered here in
right
this one.
fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Well, as
1.
good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Nope. That's inside.
And they'll do it again. The Braves leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the
Leading
7th.
off
Now in for the Braves,
right
Eli
fielder,
White.
Eli White.
That's a ball.
Soroka, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
Ball 2.
Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one
That's
just
ball
misses. Full count now. And down on strikes. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Atlanta, shortstop,
Mauricio Dubon.
Dubon.
Next up for the Braves. This one in the air, center field. Thomas settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs. Back
Up
to the
next
top of the
for
order.
Atlanta,
Now
left
here
fielder,
is
Jurickson
Jurickson Profar.
Profar.
0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Fastball in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity.
3.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the seventh. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Pavin Smith.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Slider for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Nope.
Really nice
Outside.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slinging it to first in time. Here's
Up
Nolan
next
Arenado.
the
1 for
Diamondbacks,
2.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Aye.
The Braves up by 2. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball down the line. White makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. This one in the air right field. And that
that's a
one is
foul ball.
foul. So we'll try it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. White takes it in for the out. 2 away now.
Now pitching for
Dylan
Atlanta,
Lee
number
into the game.
52,
These are the
Dylan
spots
Lee.
relievers
Up
really
next
make a
for the
name for themselves.
Diamondbacks,
Late
catcher
and close.
Gabriel
There's not much
Moreno.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Moreno in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new
Diamondbacks,
arm on the mound to start
number
the 8th.
30,
Gilbert Diaz.
Gilbert Diaz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Leading
quality
off for
pitches out of him
Atlanta,
right
the
here.
designated
Got to do
hitter,
his best to
Ronald
keep the score
Acuna
right where it
Jr.
is.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. On the ground to the left. Perdomo. Fires to first in time. Here
Up next
is Matt
for
Olson.
Atlanta, first
0 for
baseman,
3
Matt
with 2
Olson.
strikeouts and a ground out. Fought off foul. And there's a foul ball. Diaz measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 1.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Austin
2 outs,
Riley.
base is empty. So here's Riley now.
Ball.
Inside, just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Carroll should have this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase
Leading
Field,
off
onto the
for
bottom
the
of the eighth,
Diamondbacks,
Alec
center
Thomas
fielder,
stands in now for the
Alec
Diamondbacks.
Thomas.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1. This one in the air right field. And he
Foul.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in there. That's strike one. On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in a ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Santana stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. The 0-1. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Substitution now at first base. D-backs bringing on a pinch runner. Jordan Lawler looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Off balance speed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in the desert, all set to start the ninth in this one. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Now
Ball,
1-1.
inside. No, inside.
That's inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Baldwin, the next to hit, takes ball one. He swings and fouls one off. 1-1 now.
That's ball two.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in for a strike, a slider.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger and perhaps
hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
White in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a foul ball. The Braves trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth.
Nope.
On the ground to second, might be two. Here's Lawler for one. Over to first, safe. Mauricio Dubon will hit next.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Albies on third. White at first. 2 out of the inning. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. Two on, 2 outs. Inside and he hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Up next for Atlanta,
Jurickson Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
On the ground. They get the force, and that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
Atlanta,
back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Stays alive. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low. Ball 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The D-backs with the tying run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Baseman,
1 for 3.
Nolan Arenado.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Braves trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate.
Definitely got the
Inside,
hitter
ball 2.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Upstairs.
Ball upstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag
That's
to get
outside.
in scoring position,
Ball 4.
even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Up next
And he walked
for
him.
the
And after that
Diamondbacks,
long battle, he's
catcher
aboard
Gabriel
representing the tying
Moreno.
run. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a
No,
ground
foul
ball.
ball.
Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Just
Inside ball.
missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Good eye
That's a
right
ball.
there.
That's a really good take.
Called out on strikes. And Arizona with just
Up
one
next
out
for
left.
the Diamondbacks,
Moreno wants to
center
challenge this.
fielder,
Thought it was a ball.
Alek
So the
Thomas.
call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. Alek Thomas, the next to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1. There's a strike. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And now they trail by 1.
Now
So
pitching
impressive
for
that he
Atlanta,
did-
Robert
number
Suarez
75,
takes over on the
Robert
mound.
Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gurriel in the box now. Takes strike 1. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This could end it. That one lifted to left. Profar has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.